In this activity, you will learn about the paragraph group. You will see how to use paragraph indentation and add paragraph spacing. For better readability, it is important to set the spacing between lines and paragraphs. It is important to set the spacing between lines and paragraphs right. The paragraph group under the Layout tab helps to set the right spacing. Paragraph spacing is the space between the two paragraphs. By default, Word adds spacing before and after a paragraph. To change the default spacing, select the text and enter the values in points in the before and after boxes under spacing. By default, Word also adds indentation to the left and right of the page, that is, the space between the left or right page margin and a paragraph. To change the indentation, enter a suitable value in the left and right boxes under Indent. You can also specify the paragraph indentation and spacing using the paragraph dialog box. Click this arrow to open it. You can see the different options in this dialog box. For now, click Cancel to close the dialog box. This is all about the paragraph group. Here is a run on what you have learned. Using paragraph indentation and adding paragraph spacing. Let's learn something new today. This activity will cover how to change page orientation, set page margins, set page size, add columns, use page and section breaks, and use line numbers and hyphenations. Before printing a document, you want to see how it will look. The Page Setup group under the Layout tab is used for this. You can see where a page is ending, how the content will look like when certain page size is used. Microsoft Word has two page orientation options: Portrait and Landscape. Portrait means a page is oriented vertically, whereas Landscape means a page is oriented horizontally. Click Orientation and select Portrait, the vertical layout. You can see the second page has some part of the form, but you do not want to print a two-page document. For this, click Size and select A4, a commonly used page size for printing. However, you can see the text is still flowing on the next page. You can select a different page size. Click Size again and select More paper sizes. You can see that the Page Setup dialog box is open. Here, you can choose the page size you want from the Paper Size drop-down menu. You can also use margins to specify the page layout for printing. A margin is a space between text and edge of the document. By default, the margin of a document is set to normal. Here, narrow is the margin selected for a better layout. Like page size, you can also specify the margin. Click Margins and select Custom Margins. In the Page Setup dialog box, specify the left and right margins and top and bottom margins of the page. You can specify different page settings using this dialog box. Click Cancel as you do not want to specify the page margins because we have already selected a predefined margin for the document. When you see a newsletter, newspaper, or a science journal, the text is presented using 2 or more columns as shown here. This layout is preferred because it uses maximum page space. For this document, we will use a 2-column layout. Click Columns and select 2. You can see the content is now presented using 2 columns, thereby reducing the empty space. You can delete the extra space. Click the Home tab and then click Show or Hide from the paragraph group. Show or Hide from the paragraph group. You can see the extra paragraph marks. Select and delete them. Click Show or Hide again to hide the marks. You can see the first heading and column text is at the same level, which makes the document look odd. To avoid this, you can insert a column break. Place the cursor here and then go to the Layout tab and click Breaks. Select Continuous under Section Breaks. In the same way, you can add a break to start a new page or a section on the same page or next page. Breaks are used to move around the text and control its formatting style. Let's come back to the document without a 2-column layout. Let's say you want to move this heading and related text to a new page. Place the cursor here and from the Breaks menu, click Page. You can see the heading and related text is moved to the next page. Now, you want to move the text from here to a new section, but on the same page. Click Continuous and you can see the change. Click Next Page to move this section to the next page. You can explore other options for adding page and section breaks. To delete a page or section break, turn on the marks. From the paragraph group, click Show or Hide. You can see the marks for the section and page break. Select and delete them one by one. Go back to the Layout tab. Line numbers are used to add numbers before each line for review purposes. Use the relevant option from the Line Numbers drop-down. You can specify the numbering option using Line Number options. Hyphenation is used to split long words at the end of a line. A short horizontal mark, that is, a hyphen, is inserted between the 2 parts. You can choose from the different options from the hyphenation drop-down. These are the different ways to set up a page using the Page Setup group. Let's revise what you have learned. Changing page orientation, setting page margins, setting page size, adding columns, using page and section breaks, and using line numbers and hyphenations. Let's see what you will be learning today. You will explore position objects, Use text wrapping options. Bring objects forward. Send objects backward. Use selection pane. Align and rotate objects. And group and ungroup objects. Often your document happens to have too many elements like shapes, text boxes, images, icons, etc. The commands under the Arrange group helps you to arrange and position them easily. The commands under this group are similar to the commands under the Contextual Format tab that activates when an object, such as a picture or shape, is inserted or selected in a document. To sum up, take a look at what you learned in this activity.
5:30 बजे
Positioning objects, using text wrapping options, bringing objects forward, sending objects backward, using selection pane, aligning and rotating objects, and grouping and ungrouping objects.
Aditya has a computer hardware store. He and his team also provide institutions with the service of setting up computers. Recently, SBJ High School contacted Aditya to help them set up their computer lab. A staff from the school office has requested Aditya to provide him with a list of products and services that he will deliver. To appear more professional, Aditya decides to send this list on a document with a letterhead. Let's see what a letterhead is and how to create one using Microsoft Word. After completing this activity, you'll be able to explain where letterheads are used, understand the importance of letterheads, identify the format of a standard letterhead, discover online tools to create letterheads, create a letterhead using Microsoft Word, what is a letterhead? A letterhead is a header that is usually present at the top of an official document. This header includes the name of the business. A letterhead typically also includes a logo, address, and essential contact information of the business. A well-designed letterhead can be used on an official pad that makes the communication look much more professional. Did you know? It was not until the Industrial Revolution during the 19th century that the concept of letterheads appeared. What are the uses of letterheads? People often assume that only big corporations use letterheads to communicate with their clients, customers, and other business parties. However, that's not true. Businesses of all sizes, be it an individual, a small-scale company, or a large organization, use letterheads regularly. In addition to all this, letterheads can be used for various purposes such as creating records of transactions or invoices, noting minutes of a meeting, which means noting down important pointers recorded during meetings, making legal announcements and interdepartmental statements, providing business-related information to other parties. Did you know? At first, seals were used to mark letters by kings. The seal used to act as the mark of the sender of the letter. However, with the invention of printing presses, letterheads became accessible to a wider audience. Since then, letterheads serve the purpose of giving the recipient details about the sender of the document. What is the role of letterheads in formal communication? Now that we have seen where letterheads can be employed, let's take a look at how they can help you to establish a good corporate image. Basic introduction. People recognize a brand by its logo. The careful arrangement of a logo and company details on the letterhead makes a positive impression of the company's image. Legal document. A letterhead is used in official written communication. Precisely, a letterhead represents the company through its significance in being used for all important written communications. Professionalism. A letterhead pleases customers when they are treated formally. Using a letterhead can convey a message to the client that the brand is professional and trustworthy. Impact on sales. In addition to representing the business, a letterhead helps to promote the company as well. This is understandable because readers must be attracted first by a catchy letterhead before they can decide whether to keep reading or not. Customer persuasion. A letterhead conveys the company's important details which help build a sense of honesty and reliability. A letterhead adds authority to the company's branding and makes it look more qualified. Marketing tool. Letterhead provides potential customers with correct and clear contact information so that they can get in touch with the company easily. Did you know? Towards the beginning of the 20th century, people and businesses used various designs on letterheads that were attributed to their industries. Before anyone got down to reading the actual content in the document, they would generally get attracted by the relevant icons and designs used in the letterhead. What is the format of a standard letterhead? Let's move on to the next stage, that is, deciding what to include in a letterhead. Logo, business name, contact number, website URL, registered office address. Don't put too much information on the letterhead. You should think carefully before including multiple contact numbers, slogans, or links to social media profiles. In most cases, it's best not to include them. Did you know? A well-designed letterhead is as important for a business as its branding strategies. A professional-looking letterhead on all outgoing communicative and advertising devices of a business serves the purpose of showing the customers that the business is trustworthy. Such devices generally include the stationery used by the businesses like the envelopes, order receipts, invoices, memo pads, etc. The idea behind this is that the more professional and stable a business appears to its clients, the more customers it will attract. What are the online tools that can be used to create letterheads? Let's take a quick glimpse at the various software and websites used to create letterheads. Microsoft Word, Office 365, Canva, Adobe Spark, DesignMantic, Venngage, PS Print, Banner Snack, and more. Some of these online tools allow you to create letterheads for free. But there are a few tools that you need to subscribe to after a free trial. The best way to make a letterhead is to design one using Microsoft Word, as it is easily available to everyone. How can you create a letterhead using Microsoft Word? Now, let's watch the entire process of designing a letterhead for an institution or a business. Creating letterheads in Microsoft Word is a cakewalk. Why? Because Microsoft Word has many ready-made templates in store. Click on the File tab and then on the New command. To the right, you can see a window opening up. If you are connected to the internet, Microsoft Word will allow you to search for online templates. Type letterhead in the box and click on the search button. Wow! Look at the number of templates that have come up. You can scroll down and take a peek at them. Click on the design of your choice to proceed further. Select a suitable template. Click on the Create button to make use of this template. As you can see, your template has occupied the editing window. Scrolling down, you can see that it has some dummy content. Let's move ahead in the process of designing a letterhead. To begin, let's change a few textual details. You can see the dummy content for office address, telephone number, and email address over here. You have to replace these with your details. Delete the text for the office address and write down the address for Aditya's company here for now. You can either present it in one line or more. Delete the existing content. Here, we have used the conventional way. In the same way, you can replace your contact number and email ID in the template. Now, let's move on to the logo. Go to the Insert tab. Header. Edit header. Delete the existing content. Go to the Design tab. Click on the Picture option. Now, select the image of the logo and click on Insert. You can resize the logo image by using the edit points. Close the header and footer. You can change the appearance of the textual content that we have just entered. Right now, we are shifting the website address. Make use of the Cut option from the Home tab to do so. Create a text box to paste the website address. Reposition the text box as required. Enhance the text suitably. Don't forget to save your document. You can adjust the margins of the document as shown here. Based on this, you can again choose to reposition the text box. To resize the text, click on the Font Size option. Select a suitable font size. You can keep the size of the address and contact details a little bit smaller than that of the company name. Embolden the company name. Change the color of the text. If you think that the existing colors are not suitable, you can customize your own. Click on More Colors. In the Colors window, select a color. You can drag the slider to see the color shades. This works on RGB color model. Once done, click on OK. Enhance the text further. You can go on enhancing it as you like. Just make sure that you are not formatting the elements in your document too much. The look of the design can change how people perceive the content, affecting the main message. Ensure that everything is in place. Save the file. Now, we will insert a watermark into the document. A watermark gives the document a professional look and feel, thereby making a business communication more official in nature. Click on the Design tab on the menu bar. Go to the Watermark drop-down menu and select the option Custom Watermark. The printed watermark window will appear. Select Picture Watermark here and then change the scale to 500%. Then click on the Select Picture button. Select from a file option as we have the watermark logo saved in our desktop. Next, select the saved image to be used as the watermark and click Insert. Click OK. See how the watermark image has been inserted into the document. Doesn't this look absolutely professional now? You can also change the theme of the document. As we are using a template, it is easy to change the theme. Now the document is ready. Let's export it. Go to the File menu, click on Export, create PDF/XPS. Choose the right file location and enter the file name. Click on Publish. So friends, we hope you have understood the process of creating a letterhead for any company. You can use different ready-to-go templates and practice making one yourself. The letterhead we have made is simple. It fulfills its goal and above all, it reflects the brand properly. Here's a rundown on what you have learned in this activity. Explaining where letterheads are used. Understanding the importance of letterheads. Identifying the format of a standard letterhead. Discovering online tools to create letterheads. Creating a letterhead using Microsoft Word. Letterhead design, make sure it is modest and minimal. After all, the whole point of a letterhead is to effectively convey its content and to avoid confusing the receiver. Now, all Aditya needs to do is to print this document with the letterhead and send it off to the school staff with the list of services on it.
Technology, Entertainment, Design, or TED, is a media organization which posts talks online for free distribution. It was founded by Richard Saul Wurman and Harry Marks. TED Talks are important as the speakers spread valuable and interesting ideas from which the listeners can benefit in many ways. The talks are free of cost and very informative. TED Talks can be accessed from anywhere, institutions, organizations, and even homes. TED Talks are important when you need to add to your knowledge about any subject or simply want to be motivated and inspired. Anyone who has a PC or smartphone with an internet connection can listen to TED Talks. At the end of this activity, you will be able to describe the features of the TED Talks website and explain how to watch videos on the TED Talks website. The website https://www.ted.com/talks is an online platform where you can find informative videos on a variety of topics. An organization called TED organizes events in different cities across the world and invites experts in various fields to speak about their experiences and opinions. These speeches are then uploaded on the TED Talks website for everyone to view. You can find videos using various search options. These include search by topics. This option allows you to search for videos based on topics of interest. Search by language. You can search for videos in your preferred language. Search by duration. If you have a few minutes to spare, you can make good use of that time by viewing an informative video that fits into your schedule. Filters applied. You can select your preferences for all the three search options and then press Enter. Your preferences can be seen in front of active filters. Click the video you wish to see. Various details related to it are displayed. These include where and when the speech was delivered. The total number of views is also displayed. In addition, you can see a synopsis of the video as well as some information about the speaker. To view a video, click the play button. You can play and pause the video as per your convenience. So you can see that sitting at home, you can listen to experts from all over the world and enhance your knowledge. The TED Talks platform offers authentic information and the ideas and views exchanged are well supported. Go ahead and tell your friends about this wonderful online resource.
Friends, have you ever observed a flower or a leaf or a pest or a butterfly closely? Let's take a closer look to these ants running in a line. See carefully now. We could see an ant very clearly because we have used a magnifying glass here. Now let's take a closer look to the butterfly. How beautiful its wings are. And what this might be? An amoeba? Oh, that's kiwi fruit. And what this might be? Can you guess? Yes, this is a housefly's eye. Do you know? The housefly's eyes have approximately 4,000 lenses with the help of which it can see multiple objects at the same time. Now take a look at the picture drawn on the single rice. Beautiful, isn't it? How is it possible for us to observe such tiny things? Because it's impossible to observe them with a naked eye. You must have an answer. We need a microscope. That's correct. We are going to use a digital microscope, but on your phone. Install the digital microscope app on your phone and get ready to get amazed by the tiny things around you. Let it be a tiny bee or paper cutting art. This digital microscope can be highly beneficial for you. You just have to zoom in with your phone and look for tiny things around you. Let's get started. We need to install the app first. For that, open the menu, scroll down a bit, and tap on Play Store. In the search area of the Play Store, type the name of the app, Digital Microscope. From the search list, tap on Digital Microscope View Enlarger app. Tap on Install. Once the app installs, you can see its icon on your mobile screen. After opening the app, it flashes two options. Get premium version and tap to begin. For now, we are not going to take premium option as it is paid. For now, we'll continue with the free version. Let's tap on tap to begin and then tap on allow. Now tap on turn on. Now you can see a spider in front of the camera. Do you see a button right over there? Tap the button. It allows you to focus the video or picture automatically, making it very essential. If you use it while taking a picture or a video, it will be much clearer than otherwise. We can see two options here. One is photo and the other one is video. If you want to adjust light in the picture, that facility is also available. It works for the video as well. You just have to slide the slider to the left or to the right. By this, You can adjust light in your photo or a video as per your requirement. Let's take a picture of the spider from really very close. Tap on the white circle to take the photo. Now tap on Allow. The app has taken a nice clear picture of the spider. Using the zoom settings below the picture, let's try to zoom in to the spider. Now you have zoomed in. Look at the spider's eyes. Aren't they terrible? Oh my God, they scared me for a moment. Let's tap on circle again and capture another picture. Wow, the picture has come out so beautiful. Look at those eyes. Now let's try to take a video. For that, tap on video icon. For permissions, tap on Allow. Now our camera is activated and it's ready to focus on the objects we want to capture or shoot. Let's focus on the bug we can see there. Tap on the record button. The recording has started, but we want to focus on his eyes. So let's zoom in to its eyes. As you can see, there are several dots that appear on its eyes. Actually, those dots are nothing but the lenses. Through these lenses, it is capable of seeing multiple objects at the same time. Isn't it amazing? Now let's stop recording the video. For that, let's again tap on the circle. Now, we want to see the video. For that, we have to visit Gallery where all the pictures and videos are stored. To visit the gallery, we have to tap on Gallery icon. Tap the first photograph. You can swipe to see the stored photos or videos. Swipe right or left to see the next or previous photo or video. Now swipe to the left to see the next picture. The next one is the video which we recorded. Now let's tap on the play button that displays on the video. The video is started. We can see every minute detail of the bug's eye that we have recorded. Isn't that great? Let's now close the video by pressing back arrow. It will get us back to the gallery. Isn't it amazing to be able to capture any and every tiny thing we want to see? Great! Isn't the app super cool? You don't have to buy expensive microscopes at all. Just install the app and start observing tiny things around you. Click pictures, take videos, share them with your friends and encourage them to use this app. Let's get started. Friends, imagine that a teacher has given you a math problem and you don't know how to go about it. You must be waiting for a magic to happen. Shall I show you how? What if I solve this problem in seconds without typing it anywhere? Amazed! But friends, really, such a magic exists. It's called PhotoMath app. It helps you solve math problems just by scanning what you have noted on your book. Isn't it awesome? Shall we enter this world of magic? You will surely befriend math with it. To download the app, let's tap on the Play Store app. Let's type Photomath in the search area. Let's tap on the app that has appeared. Okay, now let's tap on Install. You know by now that the app will download it first and then get installed. Look, the app welcomes us. Here, you can select your language. Below English, there is an option named Other. Let's tap on it. Now let's tap on Let's Go and enter the amazing world of math. Initially, it displays what all can be done here. Let's try to understand that by scrolling pages. Let's tap on Done. Okay, now you will be asked permissions to take photos and videos. To permit, let's tap on Allow. Now get ready for a math magic. Friends, now let's focus the camera on notebook where the problem is written. The app tells you how to scan it. Alright, now we have focused our camera on the problem 10 plus 10 written on the book. The app has scanned it and whoa! You can see the problem below as well as its answer. Wow! It's like a magic! Now let's tap on the arrow in front of the answer. Friends, you must be wondering how the app has calculated the answer 20. This app provides animated illustration to explain. To watch this, let's tap on Animated Instructions button below the answer. Now, you can see a question mark under the sum 10 plus 10. Let's tap on the arrow sign at the bottom. Now you can see in the units place 0 plus 0 is equal to 0 is shown. Next, it is also shown where should this 0 be placed. Let's tap again on the next arrow. Now, in the tens place, 1 plus 1 is equal to 2 is shown. Next, it is also shown where 2 is to be placed. Did you understand now? Let's tap again on the arrow to see the answer. If you haven't understood, you can tap on play again and navigate through steps and see the solution as many times as you want. Cool! Math feels so easy. Now let's tap on cross sign in the right corner. Okay, let's tap on the notebook icon in the right corner. You can view the solved problems in history section. App remembers everything. Okay, now swipe to right. First option you will see is solution, then camera, and lastly edit. Now let's tap on edit. And let's change the sum 10 plus 10 to 10 plus 30 using the number pad. You can immediately see the answer 40 down there. It's easy. Let's tap on the arrow in front of 40. Now the entire problem is shown. Friends, this was all about an easy problem. Shall we try a difficult one? Now let's scan this problem. X square plus 8x plus 16 is equal to 0. Wow! The answer is shown below. The value of x is minus 4. Now let's see how did we get this answer. For that, let's tap on 3 arrows. In the first step, expression is factored. Means a formula similar to this is searched. According to the formula, in the next step, x plus 4 bracket square is equal to 0 is written. And in the third step, square of both the sides are taken. Hence, the value of x was found to be minus 4. Let's see how the expression is factored in the first step. We shall know about it after tapping on the arrow. The equation is matched with the formula a square plus 2ab plus b square is equal to a plus b bracket square. You can get more explanation after tapping on slanted arrows. 8x is factored as 2 into x into 4. Tap on right arrow and 16 is factored as square of 4. Now let's tap on cross sign next to detail view. So friends, using those steps we reached x plus 4 bracket square is equal to 0. Got it? Now x plus 4 bracket square is equal to 0 is explained in the next step. It's written that if the square is to be 0, the base should be 0. That means square of 0 equals to 0. Hence, squares on both the sides are cancelled. Hence, the answer is x plus 4 is equal to 0. So at the end, x plus 4 is equal to 0 is shown. Moving plus 4 to right side will make it minus 4. Right? Now we get 0 minus 4, that is minus 4. Hence, the value of x is equal to minus 4. Making sense? It's also shown how can this problem solved with graph. Did you get it? Now let's tap on the 3 lines at the left corner. This will take us to home page of Photomat. If we swipe left back to the problem. So friends, what do you think of this math magic? Makes math easier, isn't it? It is not scary anymore, but leaves you pepped up to learn math. Now, solve your maths problems with the app and be an expert. All the best. We are surrounded by fascinating and amusing plant kingdom. Few people grow plants at home in pots and a few have small gardens. If you go to parks, you can see several types of plants, leaves and flowers. But many a times we don't really know them by their names, isn't it? Now let me introduce you to a magic. This magic is called as PlantSnap app. Curious to know what it is? When you click picture of any kind of leaf or flower using this app, it provides you the name, species and scientific information of the plant. Sounds unbelievable, but it's true. Not only this, but if you already have a picture of a flower or leaf, you can find its species using the app. Interesting, isn't it? Let's learn more about the app. Now we'll see how to use the app. Let's install the app first by going to the Play Store. As Play Store opens, type PlantSnap in the search area. You'll see the name of the app in the search list. Tap on the name. Now we can see the app PlantSnap identify plants, flowers, trees and more. Tap on Install to download the app. We request you to wait until the app downloads and installs. Open the app after it is installed. So here we entered the kingdom of plants and flowers. Great! Now the app will ask you for different permissions. Now tap on Next and then Allow and once again Allow. Alright, now we have to get registered. For that, tap on Next. There are 3 options shown for getting registered. Sign in with Google, sign in with Facebook, and sign in with email. Let's take the first option, sign in with Google for getting registered. The Gmail account which is synced to your phone will appear here. Tap on it. Now tap on Allow to finish the registration process. For this registration process, you can take your parents' help. Once registered, we are now ready to identify the species of plants. Now let's take the camera closer to the flower. Tap on the big white circle right next to the instructions icon. The photo will be captured. Remember friends, the flower or leaf you want to get information about should be right in the center of the snap. This will enable the app to be more accurate. Alright, we have the flower right in the center, so let's just tap on Done. Wow! The app identified the flower correctly. And the name is Helianthus annuus. Friends, it is also possible that the app cannot identify the plant or the flower in the first go. However, the app will also show you all the other similar species of the plant. You can take a look at them as well. Okay, let's tap on Back. Now we'll take a photo of a leaf to identify the species of the plant. Take the camera closer to the leaf. Good. Let's capture them and tap on Done. Wow! Here are the results. The name of the plant is Viburnum opulus. Friends, the app shows us all the information such as its kingdom, superdivision, etc. Wow! It has provided each and every information of the plant. We can scroll and see different pictures of the same plant. And of course the detailed information. This is very interesting. Great. Let's go back to the first screen. Friends, are you enjoying? Let's try one more time. Let's take a picture of the flower we can see here. Bring the flower to the center of the screen. Tap on big white circle and tap on Done. Wow, the results are here. The name of the plant is Hibiscus fragilis. Below the name, you will find the description. Great! You can also identify the species of the plants you have already captured and saved in gallery. Tap on the gallery icon which is next to the white circle. You will see photos from your phone gallery. Select the photo you want and place the plant right in the center and tap on Done. Yes, PlantSnap did it. It identified the name. Friends, this app is really amazing, isn't it? With this app, it has become very easy to identify plants and know more about them. It's like botany, just a tap away. You can identify different types of plants using this app. And one day, you could be a botanist using this gained knowledge. Or at least you can impress your friends and family with the information you have gathered. So friends, start using PlantSnap app on your own. All the best.
Press the apostrophe key by simply moving the little finger slightly to the right of its home row position. As always, your fingers should remain in their home row position and the little finger should return after the character has been typed. Did you know the average person's left hand does 56% of the typing? Typewriter is the longest word that can be made using the letters on one row of the keyboard only.